again. Okay, so this is part 3 of the travel series, which is travel accessories, and it's part B of the 2-part travel accessories piece. So there you go. I didn't really anticipate just how long it would take to go through it. My apologies. But carrying on, the next piece I have is, I don't necessarily think it's a paper store exclusive, although that is where I got it, and I never saw it on like the Vera side. It does come in a few different patterns, but it's a pencil pouch set is what it was called. These are a nylon, not lighten up, not vinyl, not anything like that. It's just a wipeable nylon. I really, really love these. They are lightweight. They hold a ton of stuff. They're just very, I just really, really like them. I wasn't sure when I bought them, but I liked it so much I now have like 4 sets of them. This one is in Springtide Navy. I like that in the sets they come with different patterns, but that they coordinate really nicely. So you got your shore thing and your Springtide Navy, and then your other Springtide Navy variation. So these they're just a simple zipper pocket. They do come in a set of 3 with the quick release. Do first, so you can unclip them. They all have little metal loops. But yeah, these are great for everyday purses or for travel, especially because they're so thin and lightweight. Great for backpacks, etc. So to me, that's kind of like the cosmetic trio, just such versatile pieces. All right, and in that vein, this is the Swimsuit Wristlet. I had to think about that for a sec. In Shore Thing, it is a little different. It comes with this little dangly on there. It says VB in a diamond for Vera Bradley, and it's like a rose gold colored fitting. It is a wristlet, so you have that, but it's an odd size, right? So it is also plastic lined, kind of like the cooler lining. It's, you know, anyway, it's nice. It's great. You actually, I think you got these free if you bought one of those expensive bathing suit pieces before they were out. But I actually bought this separately on its own because I wanted it. And I did not know when I was buying it that you could get it for free by buying a bathing suit. Doesn't matter, I didn't buy a bathing suit. There you go. This is not a commonly issued item, but it was out for a while, obviously, in Shore Thing. So I got one because I love it. It's a pretty pattern. Okay. Next up, this I actually use as a pencil case, pen and pencils. But you can use it for whatever. It's actually a cosmetic, but it's Lighten Up. It's an outlet version only, or factory style. This one is Bandana Swirl, and it's a triangular shape. You can't really see it very well. I was trying to puff it out, but it folds flat. You just let it fold and then fold the bottom under. So you can see the base is pretty large. It holds a ton. It's very wipeable inside. It is, to me, perfect for like arts and crafts, pens, pencils, crayons, whatever. And because you can get in there and see things, I don't know. I love it. And I love Bandana Swirl. That dark pattern with bright colors. Another Bandana Swirl piece is the Lunch Bunch. Now, I don't just have it in Bandana Swirl. I have a lot of these. And I don't work. I'm not going to school. At least not right now. But I use them for a lot of other things. I think they're great accessory bags. So before they came out with like all these travel organizers that can hold full-size cosmetics, or I mean not cosmetics, like shampoos and conditioners and lotions, that's what I use this for. Because look, it's plastic lined. It's so perfectly wipeable. I mean, it's not super insulated for lunch, whatever. You could use it for that. But I used it for like another cosmetic bag, just different stuff. Or you could use it like a Ditty bag, put your wet swimsuit in there, whatever. I just think they're very versatile. You can use them as a craft thing, arts, and anyways. But that one's in cotton, and guess what? There is also a Lighten Up version. Again, this is still Bandana Swirl. This one has a double zip opening, and it opens up this way, and then you have this trapezoid shaped. You see that how it tapers towards the front, so it's thicker on the back end. So I guess when it'll stand like that, I guess when it's full. But when it's empty, I just fold it flat like that. Oh, get back down there. And then it has the carrying handle on the top. Again, very versatile piece. You can use it for a lot of things. I'm not buying any lunch, but anyway. Perfect. Then you have the Lighten Up Travel Organizer. This one is in Bandana Swirl. I actually use this bag, not this one, but this style, for everyday electronics. So all of my cords, headphones, chargers, digital camera, whatever. I actually have 2 of these because I have so much crap. But I just leave them open and it just sits on my desk and I can just go in there and dig and grab what I want and go. And I know always my electronics are always there. So Always know where to find them. It's great for many things, not just organizing electronics. It has 3 mesh pockets on this side, 2 big mesh pockets on this side, and it's just a big open thing. It stands on its own and has a lot of depth to it in all directions. It is gusseted on the sides, so it's not going to spill anything out. And this has a zipper pocket on the front that you also can use to store some parts separately. Like for me, I might put my screen wipers in that pocket and then everything else back here. Whatever. Oops, go up here. Okay, let's talk pill cases. Okay, this is called the Every Little Thing case. It's a cute little size. I don't use it for the way it comes. I use it for something completely different. But inside you have this little slip so you can put like a business card, or you can put your name in there, or you can like slide in some thin somethings. It comes with these 3 little bottles, which I immediately took out and set aside, but they're just, little pop top doofers. I don't use it for that. I use it for 2 different things. I have 2 of them, 2 different patterns. This one's mini medallion. I use it for my Fitbit charger. So you have the charger, the plug, and you can put the Fitbit in there as well. So I just have all that together in one place when I'm traveling, and it just keeps it always together. So for now, I'll put these bottles back in here, and you can stack them all the same way, or you can alternate them, heads up, heads down, whatever. But it is great, very versatile little piece. My other one that I have, I use for an inhaler. I don't have asthma, I don't have any issues, but I did have a bronchitis a couple years ago, and I used it to hold the inhaler when I was traveling so that it didn't get activated unintentionally. And it kept it clean. You can breathe in out of that thing. All right, this is Parisian Paisley. It's just a regular pill case. Vera has these even now in all patterns pretty much. And you have the little pill pieces inside, which you can also just take out and use this by itself. I don't use this for pills. I never have actually, but I use it for earrings when I'm traveling, which you can use it for a lot of different things. These do come apart. Wait, maybe not this one. Some of the versions do. This one doesn't. But these just open up, and you can put several small pieces of earrings or other things, and it keeps them separate and protected. And there you go. It does have the days on there, but it doesn't matter. There. You can also take those out and put bracelets in here. Anyways, a lot of non-standard thinking. Then this one is Lotus Flower Swirl. This is a factory or outlet style only. This one is humongous, and I can think of so many things to use this for. But inside you have all of these little things, and they are individual rows. So you have like your Sunday morning, Sunday noon, Sunday evening, Sunday night. So for a day, or a whole lot of earrings, or crafts, like you can put your little beads, bead organizer for little beads. You can do so many things, and you can use all of them, none of them, a few of them, or you can take them out and use this for something else. So one of the thoughts I had with this, why I bought this piece, actually was because I thought I was going to have to use straws to store my necklaces, and then I was going to lay those in here, and that way I could just sort through them. They'd all lay flat, they'd be protected. But I ended up finding a hanging travel organizer for jewelry that worked, and I just did that instead. So lots of options. I like having options because every trip is different, but there you go. Certainly a good way to take, if you only take like morning and evening, you could do 2 weeks worth of medicine in here and not have to take all your bottles. If you have narcotics and stuff, you have to take the bottles. Okay, I'm not trying to advocate illegal activities unintentionally. Not at all. Woo, I'm gonna knock all that over. Okay, moving right along. On a roll case. These are very versatile. They're great for everyday bags. You can use them as a first aid kit, a jewelry thing, a craft thing, a makeup thing, whatever. There's so many things. It has a hidden magnet, which I like. It just magnetizes to itself. Open up, you have a clear plastic, and then you have this on a roll piece right here, which if you watch the other videos, you get a roll in the 4-piece cosmetic, but it doesn't have this flap on it, which I like it both versions for different things, so it's good to have options for sure. There you go. On a roll. This one is Winterberry, by the way. There you go. All right. Now we're getting into some fun stuff. Newer travel takes things. Now, I've forgotten what this is called, but it's a 3-piece mesh set. This one is a Moonlight Garden. You can use it to store, and then this is very lightweight for organizing like packing cube stuff to pack things in, or to wash like your unmentionables. You can use it as a protection thing for your bras or whatever. You got another medium-sized one. It's all trimmed in Moonlight Garden, or the large one, which is like a Ditty bag size, and it just has the single pull bucket bottom, and you can use them however you want. Just a very versatile piece, but super lightweight, so great for organizing within your travel gear. And again, that's part of the Travel Takes collection. I have to be honest, I pretty much bought the whole Travel Takes collection in Moonlight Gardens. So you're about to see pretty much all of it. The only thing I did not buy was the contacts case. I thought about it, because even though I don't wear contacts, I thought that would be a very versatile piece I could use for something else, but for real, I need to draw a line somewhere. I can't buy everything. So, there you go. Here's a Ditty bag. This is the iconic style. We did look at Ditty bags a little bit ago in the part A of this series, but this one is the tethered style, so it's just a Ditty bag. It's lined, a little bit different. Still a milky plastic, but there you go. Great for so many things and perfect for travel. Okay, this is not Travel Takes collection, but this is the brush up, not the brush and blush, which has like this sort of entry. This one is like a vertical with the horizontal top entry. So this one is kind of like the home and away travel cosmetic. You know, it's just a big thing, which does store flat. That's how I have it stored. On top, it has a separate segment, which you can use for brushes or other things, and then the mesh. Again, I don't have a lot of brushes, so I use it more for non-makeup-y stuff, but anyway. This probably should have been in the travel cases part 1, but anyway. It was mixed in with the Moonlight Garden. Okay, next piece. This is the hair accessories little kit. So it's a round cylinder. It opens up. It does come with some colored or patterned, depending, 4 bobby pins, so 2 pairs, and it's magnetized on the top. So you can put your own in there too, but it just hooks right onto itself. You have this little snap that holds your elastics, and these are in Moonlight Garden, just like the outer. And then in the bottom section, you have this mesh pocket, and it does come with a little Moonlight Garden headband, which is a sort of a jersey knit, like a stretchy, and it does have the no-slip little rubber buttons on there to help keep it on your head. I actually haven't used this little headband. It's adorable though, and I just don't wear a lot of headbands. But I have several of these kits in different patterns, and I figured they're great for jewelry travel or put your other scrunchies and stuff in here. Yeah, I just haven't used it because I haven't needed to. Moonlight Garden Travel Takes collection, by the way. Travel Takes, you got your manicure kit. This one says, your nails are fly. I think on my Holland Garden one it says, nailed it. Okay. Anyway, inside you have your basic manicure stuff. Anything you might need. And a beautiful little case to put it in. Now, let's do this one last. Hold on. So the next one is the Travel Takes case. I guess it's called Travel Takes case. It's kind of like a mini duffel. So not the small, but it's like mini duffel. Super cute. I think it's just great. I think it'd be a great little kid's purse. Because this was the purse style I actually had when I was little duffel. It was purple, it had a unicorn on it. But it has a slip pocket and a zipper on the front. It's great. Inside, it's just one big compartment. But I think you could use this as a travel cosmetic, travel organizer. I bought it to use as a multifunctional piece. And I just haven't used it yet, honestly, but I love it. I think it's just so cute, and all of the little Travel Takes things do fit right in there all together. So, whatever that's worth. Okay, now, the last little bit here is all cosmetic bags, from smallest to largest. Now, that's not counting any of the case or organizer versions. These are just cosmetic bags. All right, so let's look at them. So starting with the smallest, you've got the Travel Takes collection Mini Dome Cosmetic. This is not to be confused with the Dome Cosmetic, which is just that a little bit longer version that we saw in the previous video, like in the 4-piece cosmetic set. It's not that one. This one is shorter, taller, and narrower. So anyway, it's just plastic lined. It is patterned inside, but cute little thing, one pocket. There you go. Compared to the next size up is just the mini cosmetic. This is the iconic style. So this is just your mini cosmetic, your mini dome cosmetic, and the Travel Takes collection. So you can see the size here, significantly different. So there's your edge if you can't see it, where my fingers run along. So you have about an inch and an inch. So significantly bigger and about the same depth in this direction. Okay, so this one is just one big pocket lined inside, but it does have this front pocket that unzips, is not lined. It's patterned interior, but not lined with plastic. Same style. Next size up, you have the medium cosmetic. So again, it's about an inch bigger in each direction and slightly wider in depth, probably double actually. So this is significantly larger as far as capacity. Inside it's same thing, and the front same thing, not lined but nicely inside. I use those 3 sizes all the time in my daily purses and whatnot. Of note, there are 3 medium cosmetics. Like for example, in this pattern, there are 3 medium cosmetics. You have the iconic style. This is also called the medium iconic or iconic medium cosmetic. But this one is a straight rectangle size like the old school ones. But this one is lined inside and out with a clear plastic. So it's a cotton piece that has, I don't know if I'll be able to show you, but see that? It's like a separate layer on top, and it's sewn in at all the seams. So double protected inside and out. Kind of cool. This is the only one I got. I think these are still available, but just be aware if you're ordering online, for example, or over the phone, be very clear which iconic medium you want, or you might get the wrong one. They are very different. Both great, but anyway. Okay, and the third medium, I'm running out of places to stack stuff. Third medium one is the Lighten Up Medium Cosmetic, and there is only one Lighten Up Medium Cosmetic. It has a zipper on the front, just a basic pocket, and nylon interior throughout. Inside, it does have 2 mesh pockets on the one side, which is the back. Big bag, holds a lot, actually, and it's lightweight and folds down nice and flat for storage. And this one is Firefly Garden, which is the pair to Moonlight Garden, of course. Okay, I think those particular versions are great for like backpacks. All my grand backpacks, I try to get the paired cosmetic to go with it. All right, the next one is the large cosmetic, or in this case, the iconic style. The older versions prior to the iconic just didn't have the front pocket. They were one big pouch, for what that's worth. You got inside plastic lined, same as we saw before. Front is not plastic lined, but for comparison of sizes, let's look at them side by side. This one is significantly larger as we step up. You have about 1.5 inches there, and easily 2, almost 3 inches. Yeah, almost 3 inches. And depth-wise, roughly the same depth, actually. Okay, there we go. This is also a large cosmetic. This is Petite Garden in the VBU line. It is more like the older style regular cosmetic in large. It's just one pouch. This one just happens to have a clear upper half on both sides. I have not used this yet, but I've heard great reviews on it. And to me, it's just another large cosmetic. It's great. And I love the Petite Garden. All the cute flowers, and I don't know if I see any snails. I can't see through the... Yeah, this one, there's one right there, cut off on the top. But the back side, you can see one like right there. I'm not big on snails, but they're nicely hidden in the pretty flowers. Anyway, really nice zippers on these. And there you go. The last 2 items, actually one we've already seen. So we have the Lunch Bunch in Lilac Medallion. So really the last piece then is the Grand Cosmetics. So you look at, let's look at this iconic large cosmetic compared to the Grand. So it looks like it's the same height and roughly 2 inches wider. That's not a true test because the way they're folded though. I will tell you though, looking at seam to seam on the top version, it is about 1 inch wider. Depth wise, it is a little wider, I don't know, half an inch or so. All right, but this one is a different structure. So it is big. It is very, very big in all directions there. It stands vertically like this, just like the others, which is great, but it has carrying handles on it, which I really like. Like I said, I like the old style cosmetics that had at least a loop on the end so you can grab them, but there you go. Inside, this is plastic lined, but it is a white kind of generic plastic lining, and it has these slip pockets, elasticized. So there's 3 on that side. I guess you would say that's the front because there's the tag. And on the back side, you have 2 large ones. So this is very, very similar to me. This is like the Lighten Up Travel Organizer, which if you want to see side by side, oops, that's not it, where'd it go? Here it is. So it's kind of like the Grand is the cotton and the Lighten Up is different, but very similar size, shape, structure, and function inside and out, although this one doesn't have an outside pocket. So that concludes your whole spectrum of travel accessories. We looked at cases, organizers, and accessories, but really they're all accessories of sorts and not just for travel. They're great for every day. So hope that was helpful, letting you know what's out there, where to get it, and how to find it. But some are retired, but you can still find them. Happy hunting. Safe travels. Bye for now.